Now that interview season is over, I have some tips to share. In the interest of keeping this video concise, let's get right to it. Schedule some vacation time in your fourth year during November, December, and/or January if possible. Not only is this peak interview season for most specialties, you also have some of the holidays sprinkled in there, and so that gives you natural time off with your friends and family, which is much appreciated in the midst of application season. You will be tired when January interviews roll around, especially if the specialty to which you're applying has a peak interview season in November and December, and so you've been interviewing sometime since late October, so be prepared for that. Use your alumni network for residency insights and interview housing, even if they're not in the specialty to which you're applying. If they happen to live near the hospital where you'll be interviewing, it might be worth it to stay with them. Many people recommend scheduling your top programs interviews in the middle of your interview season. In terms of my actual experience, I actually found that the programs that I liked ended up being scattered throughout the interview season. Have some questions that you ask every program or every resident, or at least as many residents as you can, so that you can compare using standardized questions. Try to focus on open-ended questions as much as possible, especially if those questions can kind of get at the values of the program, whether explicit or hidden. When people are answering your questions, nonverbal communication really matters. People might be saying essentially the same words, but end up conveying a completely different meaning. And you might be able to get at some of the weaknesses that they might tone down or sugarcoat in a more subtle way. Write down your initial impressions right after the interview, and then don't forget to reflect on those impressions later in the interview season, even before you've finished all of your interviews. I think I did end up going with my gut impression most of the time after an interview, but there were some times where I changed or modified my impressions of some programs after interviewing at other programs to have a comparison. I'm a scores and spreadsheets kind of person, so I recommend using a scoring system, such as in the NRMP Prism app or on the AAFP app in the For Students section. Even if you aren't a scores or spreadsheets person, I still do recommend using those scoring systems, even just to give you a ballpark. If you are like me and love these kinds of systems, you probably won't use the score you get as the end-all be-all, so keep that in mind. If you're looking at your program list after the end of interview season ordered by score, and you think, that program shouldn't be as high as it is, or actually I liked that program more than the score is showing, go with your gut and move those programs on your list to match your gut impressions. I think that hard to describe vibe that you get from a program is probably one of the most important factors when you're choosing between programs. As of the time of making this video, it's January, so it's nowhere near interview season for the next cycle of applicants, but I think some of these tips are helpful to keep in mind as you're planning out your fourth year and gearing up for application season. So that's it for my video. Short and sweet this time, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.